Good morning everyone. Myself Rushikesh Gawai here. Today I am presenting the my project of measurement laboratory. My project title is measurement calculator for vernier caliper and micrometer. Today I am going to walk you through a project known as measurement calculator for vernier caliper and micrometer readings. It is a handy tool that can calculate the readings based on user input, and I will also show you the code behind the hosted on GitHub. Here a quick look at the application. As you can see on the left side of my screen, the app allows you to select either vernier caliper or micrometer input. Here I will show you. First of all, select the vernier caliper, or you can select the micrometer from the screen. Then input of main scale reading and vernier scale reading and list count can be calculated using this calculator. The front end is built using basic HTML, CSS and JavaScript. No frameworks involved. It's a great beginner level project to understand the manipulation and simple calculation. So let me show you the code on the right side of my screen. I am using the VS Code connected to GitHub files. It includes first syntax known as index.html. It is used for the main structure of the page. Then the style.css syntax is used for the styling of the calculator. Third one is the script.js. All the JavaScript logic for the calculation are being used using this syntax, or are being calculated using this syntax. A github.io is hosting the site using GitHub pages. Now in the HTML file we define a form with input fields of main scale reading, vernier scale reading and list count, and the drop down to choose the instrument between vernier caliper and micrometer. So each input is labeled properly, and there's a button to trigger the calculation. There's also a result selection to display the final output. I will show the one example of both vernier caliper and micrometer at the last of my video, so please stay on the video. Next, in the CSS file I kept the styling clean and simple. The page is centered, uses soft shadows, padding and spacing for good UX. It's responsive too, so it's work on mobile browser also. Now comes the main part, the JavaScript or the JavaScript logic. The first I grab all input elements using document.query selector. When the calculate button is clicked, I read values from main scale reading, vernier scale reading and list count. The formula I use is main scale reading plus vernier scale reading into list count. The result is displayed in the result section using the syntax inner text. I have also added the condition to handle the both vernier and micrometer. The logic is the same, but the formula adapts if needed. I published the code to the public GitHub repo. Then I enabled GitHub pages from the repository settings. It generated a live link instantly. Anyone can access it using fork it to make the improvements. So now I have also added the images and screenshot of the calculator for better visualization, especially helpful in documentation on GitHub's README. Basically this calculator is useful for student, lab work or engineers who regularly take measurements using vernier caliper, micrometer instrument. It reduces the manual errors and save the times. I hope you enjoy this walkthrough. If you like the project or found it useful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe my technical content. Subscribe my channel to see the technical content like this. Thank you. Lastly, I will show you the example that how to calculate or how to use this calculator. First of all, we select the vernier caliper from the topmost part of the calculator. Then we drop down the main scale reading. For example, we will choose the 30 mm, and next the vernier scale reading, so we will choose the vernier's caliper reading as 25, and list count of we will choose the analog, or we will choose the list count as 0.02 mm. Let's calculate the total reading. So you can see that the vernier caliper total reading is given as 30.50 mm. Now we will show the another example using the micrometer. So then again we will enter the main scale reading, suppose 30 mm, then the circular scale reading 25 mm, and the list count is, so our list count of micrometer is 0.01 mm. So calculate the micrometer total reading is as previous as 30.25 mm. So this is my project using the JavaScript, and the name of the project is measurement calculator. Thank you.